In this video, we're going to go over the scaling principle for volume. So we're going to start with this original cylinder that we are given here. And the very first thing we want to do is we want to identify the radius, which is 4, and the height, which is 8. And I'm going to think of this as the pre-image. And I want to figure out if I scaled that cylinder by a scale factor of 3, what would the new dimensions be? Since the scale factor is greater than 1, we know that it's going to increase in time, in size. And so we're actually be multiplying each part by 3. So my radius, which was 4, is 12. And my height, which was 8 times 3 now, is going to become 24 feet. Now, what would the volume of this new image be? Well, we have 2 ways to go about this. One is I've already found out the new dimensions. So I could just go back to volume equals area times height and find the area of this base here. And if I did that, I would do area equals pi r squared. So my volume would be area, pi is 3.14 approximately, times the radius, 12 squared, times the height. And if I do that on my calculator, let me clear my calculator out, 3.14 times 12. When we square things, we hit this little button here where it has the x to the second, times 24. And we get 10,851.84. Let me write all that down. $10,851.84. And this would be feet cubed. This way works, but if I already know the volume of the original, I'm going to be able to use the scaling principle. So let me actually try to find the volume of this first one and show you how we can apply that scaling principle. I'm going to erase this part for right now just to have some space to work and to be able to leave the answer that we've already found here. So if I had the volume of the original, it's going to use that same formula, volume will equal area times height. And we'll still, since it's still a circle up top for my base, I'll still use the same formula for area, 3.14 times the radius squared times the height. Now I'm going to get my calculator. I'm going to find the volume of this first image that we had. And it was 401.92. That's the volume of this original. But we can have a formula much like we did for the scaling principle of area. And what we can find out is that the volume of the image is going to equal the volume of the pre-image times the scale factor. Instead of squaring it like we did for area, we're going to cube it because you can see we use cubes when we're talking about volume. We're talking about 3 dimensions. So if I do this, the volume of the pre-image, that's this one that we just worked out, 401.92 times the scale factor, which we were given that it is 3 cubed. And this is going to get me, hopefully, the same answer as we got down here. So let's check it out. Four zero 1.92 times 3 to the, and this button right here, x to the y, this is what we can use to put exponents in. So I put my 3, and then when I click on this, you can see that it gave me the exponent right here. All right, so I'm going to put another 3 in, and then I will hit equals. And you can see, just like that, I got the answer of 10,851.84, which was exactly what we got here.